Citizens Gone Wild, and his hand, Dr. George, is going to just say a few things. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I don't know how important a veteran I am, but I am a veteran, and I served in Vietnam, and I certainly never thought we'd end up in the same situation again. We spent $1 trillion, whatever that is. We have 2,000 dead, 20,000 wounded, and these wounds are serious wounds. And what was the result? The result is we're leaving in chaos, and we're leaving some of the people that shared the burden with the fight. Hold on a second. Can we erase that? That. We have spent $1 trillion, as I mentioned. 20,000 soldiers. That's a lot of soldiers, serious wounds. Most of us don't know these people. They often come from small towns. They make this sacrifice, they think, for our country, and they think, or at least hope, that they're being led by people who know what they're doing. I just want to make a few remarks. First of all, when Trump was president, people criticized him. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. This is George Zilbergeld. Hold on a second. Everything's going wrong here. Hold on, guys. Okay, no more fooling around here, Chris. All right.
We're ready.
Hello, this is George Zilbergeld, doing a podcast, Citizens Going Wild, on a day when we are in full retreat from Afghanistan. I feel sad. I barely have the energy to do this. I feel so darn sad. I feel sad along with our soldiers who have made such sacrifices. I feel angry at the people who led us in this endeavor. During the time Trump was president, people would often say that we need professionals guiding our efforts in foreign policy. But our experts don't seem to be very expert. Or if they're experts, I'm not sure what they're expert at. We spent $1 trillion, thousands of soldiers maimed, 20,000 wounded, 2,000 dead. And what are the results? We're being chased out of Afghanistan by people who don't even have proper sandals. I'm not sure that the experts who say they are experts. We might do something about changing the guard in the State Department, maybe even in the Defense Department, because I'm pretty sure the soldiers did their job, and I don't think the other people did their job. There's a couple of things that I watched. First of all, I didn't see the Taliban with any heavy weapons. The soldiers I saw had Kalashnikovs, just automatic rifles, one after the other. We had 100% of the artillery, 100% of the tanks, 100% of the helicopters, 100% of the B-52s and every other jet fighter. We had 99.9% of the electronic gear. The only thing I think they do have is some cell phones. But other than that, nothing. We ought to do some deep thinking about why we lost and whether or not we should ever go in again. The danger with this sort of situation is that the same danger we had after World War One. After World War One, when we saw the rise of Hitler, we were so disgusted at the lack of positive results from World War One. I mean, we just fought and sacrificed. And look, there's another idiot in charge in Europe, that we didn't go in. That would be a mistake as well. We shouldn't just think that, well, we lost there, to hell with it. Foreign policy is not our deal. We should think about when we should and when we should not go in. I noticed also that there were few academics. There were almost no academics being interviewed either by CNN or were guiding the policy in the Department of State. It's as if people have totally given up, properly, I think, on the so-called expertise of the academics. The academics are thought of, I think, as being ideological fools, and we no longer pay attention to them. That's good. That's maybe one of the better results here. It is just sad and exhausting to be a citizen of the United States and to see how inept, is that the proper word, we are in foreign policy. I dread what is coming up down the lane. But I guess I just want to say thank you to the soldiers who sacrificed there. I know you did the right thing and you acted well and you fought bravely. I don't think I'd be allowed to say what I'd like to do to the experts and the political leaders, one after the other, who guided, if that's the word, our policy in Afghanistan. I hope to see you next week.